everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn Math with Priya. In this video, we are going to solve question number 1 to 3 from exercise 11.3 of grade 9. Knowledge has no value until you use it and share it. So please subscribe to my channel and share it with others. Thank you. Before going to solve the first sum, let us discuss what is the volume of cone formula. Volume of a cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h and the unit is cubic units. Since it is volume, we are measuring in cubic units. So let's move on to subdivision 1. Here, the given is radius r is equal to 6 centimeter and h is equal to 7 centimeter. So I need to find the volume of cone. So volume of cone is equal to, always write the formula whenever you're solving sums. So it is 1 by 3 pi r square h, that is 1 by 3 into, you have to use 22 by 7 unless they stated to use 3.14, okay, into r square is 6 times 6 and h is 7. So I can cancel 7 and 7. 3 and 6 will be cancelled by 2 times. So you will get 22 times 2 times 6, that is going to be 44 times 6. So I'm multiplying 22 times 2, which is 44. 44 times 6 is 264, right? 264 centimeter cube. Write the unit. So this is your answer. Let's move on to second subdivision. Here radius is given as 3.5 centimeter and height is given as 12 centimeter. I need to find the volume. So first write the formula. Volume of cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. That is equal to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 times 3.5 is r. So r square will be 3.5 times 3.5 into 12. So you can cancel 3 and 12 by 4 times, 7 and 3.5 by zero point 0.5 times. So divide it and see. Okay. So 22 into 5. First remove the decimal. So it is going to be just 5. So it is 110. So one decimal digit is there. So one digit before I have to place the decimal point, isn't it? So 22 into zero point 0.5 is 11 times. So now I am multiplying 3.5 times 4. First remove the decimal, so it becomes 35 into 4, isn't it? So it is going to be 140. So one decimal digit is there, so one digit before you have to place the decimal point, so it becomes 14. Now 11 times 14 is going to be 154 centimeter cube. So this is your answer. Question number 2. Find the capacity in liters of a conical vessel with radius 7 centimeter and slant height 25 centimeter. I'm going to do subdivision 1 of question number 2. So I'm writing given radius is 7 centimeter, slant height is represented by the letter L is equal to 25 centimeter. And remember what I have to find? I have to find the capacity, which is nothing but volume. But I have to mention the unit in liters. Okay, so when I'm substituting radius and slant height, I usually get the volume in terms of centimeter cube, and later I have to convert centimeter cube to liters. So I know 1 centimeter cube is equal to 0.001 liters, or I can say 1 by 1000 liters. Okay, whereas 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. I have to multiply by 1000 if I want to convert meter cube to liters. I have to divide by 1000 if I want to convert centimeter cube to liters. So remember this conversions. Okay, let us solve the sum. So now, in order to find the volume of a cone formula, so we know volume of cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. I know the value of r, but I don't know the value of h. But the slant height is given. So I have to find the value of height of the cone using the formula L square is equal to h square plus r square. Which means if we have a cone and this is called slant height and head this is height and this is r. So you know as per Pythagoras theorem, L square is equal to h square plus r square. So I want to find h square. So keeping h square as it is, I'm transposing r square to the other side. So you will get L square minus r square. So h is equal to root of L square minus r square. So what is the value of L? It is 25. square minus r is 7 square, isn't it? So 25 square is 25 times 25, which is 625. 7 square is 49. So when you subtract these two, you will get the value of 576. Okay, so root of 576 is 24 centimeter. Suppose if you don't know how to find the square root of 576, you can determine by prime factorization method. Okay, so 2 times 2 is 4, carry over is 1, so 2 times 8 is 16, so 2 times 8 is 16. Again, I am dividing by 2 because it is a even number. So I am continuing my division as it is. 18 times and 9, 3 times 3 is 9. So you have to group in terms of pair and take one number out. So because root of 4 is 2 under the square root. So if you do this, finally you multiply the number which has been taken out. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 3 is 24. So h is equal to 24 centimeter. Now I can substitute in the formula 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 times r is 7 times 7, h is 24, isn't it? So now you can cancel whichever is required. So 3 times 8 is 24. So you will get 22 times 7 times 8. So I know 22 times 7 is going to be 154. So I'm combining 22 and 8 here and into 8, which is going to be 1232 centimeter cube. So my question is I have to convert the capacity in liters, isn't it? So I have to divide by 1000 to convert centimeter cube to liters. So which will give me 1.232 liters. This is your answer. So second division of question number 2. Again, I need to convert volume in liters, okay? If I get the volume in centimeter cube. So height is given as 12 centimeters, slant height is given as 13 centimeter. In order to substitute in volume formula, I require R and H. So I have to determine R using Pythagoras. That is L square is equal to H square plus R square. So I'm just keeping r square on the right hand side. If I transpose, you will get L square minus H square, isn't it? That is r equal to root of L square minus H square. So what is the value of L? It is 13 square minus H is 12, so 12 square. 13 square is 169, 12 square is 144, so you will get root of 25. So what is root of 25? It is 5 centimeter, isn't it? So r is equal to 5 centimeter. After determining r, I need to substitute in the volume formula. Volume is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So I'm going to substitute the values of pi, r and h. R square is 5 times 5, h is 12 centimeter, isn't it? So now is there is any possibility to cancel? 3 times 4 is 12, yes. And there is none other possibilities, right? So I have to multiply. So what I'm doing, I'm going to multiply 22 times 5. So it is going to be 110 and 5 times 4 is 20 divided by 7. So there are two zeros, write the two zeros down. So 11 times 2 is 22. So 2200 divided by 7 and it is in centimeter cube. So in order to convert centimeter cube to liters, I have to divide by 1000, isn't it? So I am dividing by 1000 to convert centimeter cube to liters. So I know 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 by 1000 liters, isn't it? Okay. Now cancel two zeros, so it will become 22 by 70. If there are one zero in the denominator, so I can place one decimal digits, right? So it is 2.2 divided by 7, which is going to be 0.314 liters. So question number 3, the height of the cone is 15 centimeter. First I'm going to filter the given. H is equal to 15 centimeter, isn't it? And the volume is given as 1570 centimeter cube. I can replace it with the formula. So what is the volume of a cone formula? It is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So that is also equal to 1570 centimeter cube, isn't it? So now I need to find the radius. So what is that? To find, I am writing radius. So let's start from the formula. The volume of the cone is given as 1570. So substitute the value of pi. In the question, they have mentioned to use the pi as 3.14. So if they have stated, we have to use the same. So pi is 3.14 times our value is we don't know, so we are keeping r square as it is, and h is 15 centimeter. That is equal to 1.70, isn't it? So now transpose all the numbers to the other side. Remember, when you're transposing, the denominator will come to the numerator and the numerator will come to the denominator, isn't it? So I'm just transposing and writing all the numbers. Now I can cancel 3 and 15 5 times, and 5 and 1570 as 314 times, right? Now you can see the denominator is also 314 and the numerator is also 314, but there is a decimal digits in the denominator. So I can multiply by 100 to remove the decimals in the denominator, isn't it? So it will be 31400 by 314, isn't it? So now cancel, it is 100 times. So r square is 100. So r is equal to, transpose square to the other side becomes square root. So square root of 100, which implies r is 10 centimeter. So I find the radius, which is nothing but 10 centimeter. Let's solve question number 4 to 6 from exercise 11.3 of grade 9 in my next video. Thank you.